Agnieszka Rojewska!
So this is the fifth competitors from Poland, Agnieszka. So we have a Sasha Sestik from Australia on a coffee to join our commentary booth today. So he's coaching Aga for this year's WBC campaign.
So Agnieszka, when the judges are in place and you're ready, the stage is yours. Super excited to see this performance and really excited to talk to you afterwards. Best of luck.
Thank you. So you're ready, right? You're ready?
I'm very nervous. Sasha here. And yeah, really looking forward to watching this routine.
Can I please have my music first? Okay, so time. Coffee industry is evolving fast. What was new yesterday is basically a standard today, which is good and very exciting thing because it let us chase this perfect cup of coffee. But at some point, this got me thinking, where are we heading? Where is this future for specialty coffee? And I found it right back in our past, when we all started in a coffee shop. We were enjoying a cup of coffee, and this was enhanced by Barista customer service skills and hospitality. And today, I would like to take you back to this first visit in a coffee shop. Hi, my name is Aga, and today I will be taking care of you. As we meet here for the first time, I recommend we start with a milk beverage. It will be at the same time simple and delicious start of our coffee friendship. We base all of our courses using Ethiopian coffee. And every coffee has a great story behind it. Also this one has it. But today, let's just enjoy this cup of coffee. So I'll limit those information, okay? So we have chosen Ethiopian coffee because it's very expressive and the flavors of yellow and red fruits are very easy to recognize and connect with your everyday life. And also, this was the first coffee that I have fallen in love with. And to make this beautiful strawberry note more intense in your milk beverage, I'll prepare more intense espresso by using 22 grams inside the basket and getting 36 grams out. And with total volume of your milk beverage with 3.5 ounces, you will get beautiful flavors of milk chocolate and warm strawberry jam. So, okay, we base our milk beverage using full-fat fresh milk, and thanks to higher fat content, we get more nice creamy texture inside this milk beverage. Here you go. Enjoy. This creamy texture, together with lower milk temperature, gives this milk beverage almost dessert-like character and reminds me of soft, melting milk chocolate ice creams. Here you go, enjoy. And as you know, we have some great latte artists in our coffee shop. But I found out that making just a simple and a small heart in the middle of your milk beverage stretches the crema, gives you more aromatics, and at the same time, more intense this strawberry jam flavor. This one is pretty small. I can see you are already enjoying our milk beverage, but I promise that with your next visit, I'll give you more detailed information about this beautiful Ethiopian coffee it's based on. So just for now, enjoy your cup of coffee, have a great day, and see you soon.
Let's take the roof over those milk drinks!
I think that's an extra relaxed start from Aga. Beautiful milk drinks. She's currently the latte art champion in Poland as well, so she's intentionally using particular designs there to aid the flavor of the coffee, and you know that's really what it should be about.
Thank you.
Yeah, so the idea with Aga's performance routine is to be focused on our customer service and engage with the customers and share just right amount of information at a time, and hopefully build a trust with the customers. And as they get more interested in the coffee, then start going deeper in our coffee information, why it tastes the way it tastes. So at this first stage with the milk course, focus is to bring a coffee that's most approachable in her opinion with the everyday consumers, which is usually milk-based coffee, and provide this best possible service and focus on flavors.
During those first few visits in a coffee shop, I get your attention to specialty coffee, but at the same time, I drag your curiosity about it. So when you become more regular customer, you're eager for more knowledge and also for more experience. And this is a perfect chance for me as a barista to bring that specialty coffee world closer to you. So let me introduce you to second visit in a coffee shop when you become a regular customer. Hi, it's great to have you back. I'm very happy you're enjoying our Ethiopian coffee, and today, as I promised, I'll give you more detailed information about it. But it's not going to be a lecture. I will try to be more creative, so I'll prepare a signature beverage. And by the different techniques and ingredients I'll use to prepare it, I'll give you information about different stages of this coffee preparation. So let's start with the origin. You know that this coffee comes from Ethiopia, and to be exact, it is an Ethiopian heirloom, which means it is a white flower varietal that is in Ethiopia developed in a different villages thanks to different soil, weather conditions, soil and altitude. And this one comes from Masina village. It is a new growing area. That means that soil is still fresh and full of nutrients. Trees are very young, just 10 years old. And that means that this coffee will have more intense yellow fruit characteristics. Also, altitude of 2,300 meters above sea level gives this coffee extraordinary sweetness. And to represent this, in my signature beverage, I will use passion fruit infusion. And this infusion was made by adding 100 grams of passion fruit to 30 grams of coconut sugar and 50 ml of water. And this was slowly cooked for 3 hours in temperature of 60 degrees so I can get more natural tropical flavor notes inside my signature beverage. After coffee is picked, it goes to washing station when it's processed. And this one was processed with washed carbonic maceration, which means that the coffee is depulped, put into sealed tanks, pressurized with carbon dioxide, and that removes all of the oxygen, and encourages more lactic bacteria, and that leads to more creamy mouthfeel of this coffee. I wanted to represent that mouthfeel, and I found out that the same lactic bacteria are present in fresh milk. So to 100 grams of warm milk, I have added 7 grams of citric acid in the form of lime juice. That caused the separation of proteins and the rest of the liquid. To make this very clear, I need 3 hours. Then I have to strain it 3 times and get a liquid with milk density, but without flavor and color. And by this procedure, I produce 20 grams of washed milk, and I'm using it to give it more creamy mouthfeel in my signature beverage. When the coffee is processed, it travels all the way from Ethiopia to a roastery, and the key elements there is lower drop temperature. We make sure not to scorch the sugars, develop more soft and fudge-like characteristic inside that coffee. And to represent that, I'm having rooibos infusion, made by adding 4 grams of rooibos to 100 grams of water, and infuse it for 20 hours in temperature of 20 degrees. And I'm adding 10 grams of that to enhance sweetness. This lower temperature of infusion put those caramel notes into really high quality. And last but not least, I as a barista can balance all those characteristics by making an espresso. And I'm using 6 espressos made by putting 20 grams inside the basket and getting 35 grams out. Thanks to that, I'll push those tropical notes into more tropical, yellow fruit notes into more tropical side. I'll use a blender to mix them and also enhance some texture.
I love how all of those steps have been demonstrated and then hidden away.
Together with you, so I can connect all those information with what you will experience in the final cup, okay? So when I serve it, please don't drink it just yet and wait for me, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. Okay, so if you're ready, please take the first sip. It's just in front of you. Beautiful flavors of passion fruit and apricot developed right back in Messina village. Let's go for another one. And that's the part that I love about this signature beverage. This creamy texture, washed milk, together with blending and washed carbonic maceration gives this beautiful creamy tactile. And also flavor of caramel that was developed through Maillard reaction. Go for one more, why not? When it starts to separate, you get more of this passion fruit pulp and also this strawberry note that brings back this characteristic from your milky beverage. Please enjoy the rest of it and see you soon.
Okay, so she's got quite a great signature drink concept. She's led them through the tasting of it and describe all the flavor notes as they go. I really like the crowd here is really into it. I really like the table setup where everything's kind of hidden, kind of disappears, comes back out, and really, creates a different show for the judges to really experience.
I think it's also great to... She's chosen these drinks in a sequence, and she's leading up to the espresso. So right now, I can't wait to see how she's going to describe the final drink, the espresso in its purest form, and we're getting closer and closer to what those food flavors will be and what that coffee from Ethiopia tastes like.
And that concept of starting with, the first visit into the cafe is kind of leading through the consumer experience as they get more sophisticated.
So yeah, I've been working with Aga for a few months and just looking at where she's at the moment. She's approximately 20 seconds behind her normal schedule, so we'll see how she's recovering, and hopefully she speeds up and we'll be able to finish routine about in 15 minutes.
Hi guys, it's great to have you back. I'm really happy to see you again, and I can feel that you're already having a great day, and so am I. So please, let me prepare for you my favorite cup of coffee, which will be espresso. Espresso made from the same coffee you have already experienced as a milk beverage and signature beverage. And I like it the best when it's made by adding 20 grams inside the basket and getting 45 grams out. But today, I don't want you just to taste it. I want you to get absolutely best value out of the cup. So please don't drink it just yet. Just evaluate the crema, and the small glass on your right is for the used spoon, okay? Here you go. Thank you. Okay, so when I speak about espresso, I talk about intensity of taste balance, flavor descriptors, and also tactile. And the coffee that you have in front of you has medium sweetness, so please adjust this red block and put it in a medium position, just like this. Okay, cool. This is supported by medium and well-balanced acidity. So please move the yellow one. And there is also beautiful medium bitterness, so please move the brown one. You're great, better than I am in this one. Okay, so this taste balance will show up in the flavors of orange, plum, low intensity of peach. And there's one more thing in this beautiful Ethiopian coffee. It's tactile. This one is more perceptive, so please lift the wooden ball on your right hand When you lift it, you can feel it's round and medium weight, just as your espresso. Now please put the ball back and put your hand on a piece of the material and slowly move it toward the end. The texture of the material is changing, and texture in this espresso will change from velvety and finishing with silky. The aftertaste is just above medium and will have beautiful aftertaste of orange blossom. To make this more distinct for you, I let it cool down, and please, before drinking, stir it 10 times. It is my greatest pleasure to bring this world stage coffee to you as my customers, but what's most important, my friends. And by this fun and approachable service, let you experience even first-time coffee drinker like we do on a World Barista Championship stage. So this is your time. Enjoy your cup of coffee, and thank you for the visit time.
The Barista representing Poland, Agnieszka Rojewska!
Wow,